Bergen and Kurt, they're resident, the resident gay team. And
Yeah.
the resident gay team, there's two of them. Bergen and Kurt are two of the single people that are going to be paired up in this season. I guess a side note: the theme of this season is dating couples only. There are six couples out of the 11 teams that are existing relationships, and then 10 other people are going to be split up into five teams that are going to meet each other for the first time at the beginning of the race.
And what they've kind of called the world's greatest blind date.
So these 10 people have never met prior to the race, and they're just going to be paired up, and there you go. Like, here's your date, here's the race, go. Right. And the first of these couples is Bergen and Kurt.
So we got Bergen from California, and Kurt is from Kentucky, which I'm from Kentucky, so I kind of got a little, hope for this guy. He's from Butler County, so that's what that is. I personally, I don't think they're going to do so well. I mean, maybe they will. I think they've got a lot of energy, and I think they're going to click kind of nicely, but I don't know. I wasn't sold on their ability to really perform. But I wasn't sold on the Candy Girls last season either, and here they are winning it. So
yeah, I definitely was shocked by the Candy Scientists pulling out a win last season, as were a lot of people, including the Candy Scientists themselves. So just because you underestimate a team at the beginning, or you think that they're not going to do very well, does not mean that they're not going to win. My whole thing is this is first impressions only, so that could change very rapidly as the race goes on. There's teams that I initially thought were going to be really cool that turned out not to be, or had a couple of bad legs, like the cyclists. We loved them throughout the race, and then I still love them. Yeah, the last episode that they were on, they were at each other's throats, very snippy, and then they made a couple of mental errors, and then they lost. So I thought, were going to definitely 100,000% going to be in the final. And then they made a mistake towards the end and then tripped and fell out of the race. The Dennis, I thought I was just going to hate. And while I didn't love them at the end, they kind of grew on me. So,
it didn't help that they kept doing the funny teeth shining thing, and hey, you couldn't just not love
right.
it.
They were.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good job.
I mean, at least they had a sense of humor about themselves, which I think, is much better about this. Mm-hmm. Kurt and Bergen, my impressions about them are that, Kurt is a pageant director, and in his video, he talked so much about meeting the guy. And to me, I thought, well, you're focused more on who you're going to end up being paired up with as opposed to this race. That you're going to be racing with this person. And it seemed like there's just way too much, is he going to be cool? Am I going to get along with him? Is this going to be great? Is this going to be a man of my dreams? Blah, 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 blah. As opposed to, hey, is this actually going to be a good teammate? Are we going to be able to complement each other well? What do I bring to the race? What is this person hopefully going to bring to the race? It didn't seem like he was more focused on the race than he was on his partner. As for Bergen, I thought he was a little bit more mature. He was looking for a mature partner in the race, which was good. But I don't know that he's necessarily going to find that with Kurt. So, I don't know. I'm hopeful for the team, but I'm not expecting too much.
Kurt also said he's looking for a guy who is at least 6 foot tall, and I don't know if Bergen was 6 feet tall. I think he's in the 5 range. I mean, he looked kind of short.
He's actually shorter than Kurt.
Yeah,
and according to
his hair doesn't make up for it.
He has some tall hair. They were in the preview video. They were comparing hairstyles, saying they had the same hair, and that to me, that's not a good start.
I do think they're gonna be fun to watch, though. I think they're gonna be a lot of fun.
They're gonna be a funny team. We're gonna laugh. And they're going to be make for good TV. Yeah. Allie and Steve, I think, can learn a thing or two about showmanship from them, but I don't know that they're necessarily going to be like the best team.